Boy, families and friends, the cult church down in Mobay, St. James, the saga just continue. It appears that the police down there in Freeport had knowledge of this church. We're gonna dive into this, unfortunate situation that has taken place in Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings, and salutations to all nation. Ladies and gentlemen, you know I'm Rastafari Soldier of Deep Roots TV. And if this is your first time tuning in to the Rastaman channel, go ahead, hit that red subscribe button. I promise you, we're going to have a great relationship, ladies and gentlemen. It's another breaking news and another twist to the unfortunate saga of the cold church, ladies and gentlemen, following the horrifying display of the ungodliness. Reports are that the Pathway International Restoration in Mobay on Saturday night around persons claiming that former members has come forward to say that they have reported the strange activity at the church, and it was made public to the police earlier in January this year. This is a shocking situation. So when me I tell you, say, the authorities know, say, the man they did are doing idiotness, are doing obia, and nobody no say nothing. Let's go down into the article, ladies and gentlemen. The man who wished not to be identified fully, who is identified as Michael, says after 4 to 5 months at the worship center, he visited the Freeport police station in February to report the instance of public nudity, child abuse, and sexual indecency that he claimed to have witnessed there, ladies and gentlemen. While Michael has not produced any documents to prove that his such report was made, he says that male officers to whom he told this incident took his name and phone number and address and told him that the facility would be investigated. In my case, when I went to spoke to them, other persons had already gone before me. Persons has gone there from January to make report. They said that they heard of it. We were aware, the police said. He said, "Are you serious?" They said, "Yeah." Michael said that he recalled one instant where the police visited the church and was greeted outside by the pastor, Dr. Kevin Smith himself. There was one occasion, I think it was a Sunday, where the police actually turned up at the church, and he went out and spoke to them, and they drove off. They left. Persons were there, but they never came inside. He went outside and spoke to them. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael told the local newspaper that he got into contact with the church when a friend invited him and his wife, expecting a wholesome, godly experience. Michael said he took his wife and his children to the church for regular worship. We thought it was just a normal church where normal things happen, but we had no idea it was cultish and people were being forced, not even asked, forced to be nude. He said there were things that were happening that was reported: the nudity, the child abuse, the fact that persons were turning up, coming to church, and they would be standing up at the church, removing their clothes. Females were doing it, and males were doing it too. There was people running around nude in front of children. There were situations where females were taken to the rostrum and was paraded and told to strip. Michael said that church withheld over 300 people at the time, was often filled to capacity, ladies and gentlemen. That means whole heap of nasty congregation did it. You are going to see in the mob, and he said there were many prominent figures in the audience from the Mobay sector, ladies and gentlemen, the Mobay society. So there's a lot of explanation that needs to be going on, ladies and gentlemen, and the people them need to ask wagwan pan what a gwan. People who had privileged position were turning up at a lot of these people had no qualms. They had no problem undressing claimed Michael. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Michael said that persons who refused to strip were coerced by others in the church to do so, and were encouraged. Others were encouraged not to laugh at anyone lest they would face giving a public apology in front of the congregation and asked to strip themselves. Michael was, saying that his family stayed at the church for as long as they could because of their curiosity whether or not these practices were really real. The strangest thing came when, the crescendo was their daughter. The crescendo came when their daughter began frolicking around the house nude. You hear what go on, people? This man say, I think the scary part is when my wife told me that my 16-year-old would come to the kitchen and was not wearing anything. She came to the kitchen nude. She said that she told her to go put on some clothes and say that, it's okay, mommy, because nobody know they're here. The mom then rebuked the child and told her to go put on some clothes. You are going to see, the mom told me about that. And I said, hell no, and pulled her aside and said, don't do that. And I realized that there was some serious issues. And even after we left the church, I had to get some counseling for her because I realized that they were getting to her. Ladies and gentlemen, you hear what I go on. Michael said that he blamed the Jamaican constable force for the slow reaction to the calms and say that person had to be, escorted out of there sometime. He says early in January reports were made. I don't want to get into the blame game, he said, but I think Jamaican Constable Force should be 100% fully responsible for what happened. They could have and should have done something, but they did not do anything. They didn't act fast enough, and this resulted in people dying. 2 persons were killed in the church last Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, allegedly part of human sacrifice. A 3rd person was shot after they engaged in police in a shootout. The lawmen stormed the church and told of the bloody body ritual that was unfolding. Efforts made to contact the police to verify whether or not these reports have been made are futile. Up till now, there's no one responding. Now, this is a shocking development, ladies and gentlemen, a real shocking development. Imagine there are blood sacrifice being done in Jamaica. People are run nude. Pastor have baby in a hand with him cock hard. And the people them reported to the Freeport police multiple times from January and down in February, and the police them said they heard of this, they know of this, and still you have Major Anderson, Anthony Anderson, go on like say him a super police. Them thing are go on in a Jamaica a long time, my family. Them thing you go on in Jamaica a long time, appear blood sacrifice, them depan family come here always hear them talk about the blood. On the things you hear to alone voodoo a go on. Jamaicans love to put them hand in a gozo. Like RT Bastard that's about spice earlier in a year. Last year, say appear obia them depan, appear bombing and wash up and milk bath them depan. And the people them, especially some people who are feminine minded, like to go to watch another man jerk his waist and agitate and act like they're not fake. Acting like they're keeping the faith, ladies and gentlemen, when here it is, the Freeport police was told back in February of instances of public nudity and of child abuse and sexual indecency, and that the calm of the place is not really calm. Major Anthony Anderson, I'm telling you, this one is on you. The Freeport police station, it's alarming that in Montego Bay, although that's why so much murdering and bleaching and killing. From Montego Bay, them I tell you, say the fishes are swimming out there. Montego Bay is a dirty place spiritually. So listen, people, Don't blame the congregation for the indecency, although I do. How you as a grown-up could be bringing your children into an environment like that. It is unbelievable, black man and black woman, how low we are stooping. We have no moral qualms anymore about us, even when citizens could report to the Freeport police station, ladies and gentlemen, saying there are child abuse, public nudity, and sexual indecency being performed in the church. At least that's what the witness claimed. People, ladies and gentlemen, this is a shocking situation. I mean, I'm telling you, say, me not make it easy for you because a long time Jamaicans have been voodoo. Listen, whether out the street or in the church, you always pray to the Most High, or pray to God, or whoever you pray to, for break on enemy asunder, for cut and clear, for cramp and paralyze, for the blood wash away this and that. So see there, you get washed away because this pastor you did have the blood run and have the ark await. Unbelievable, my Lord. You act like you love, but you preach, peer hate. You are guaranteed. Freeport police knew what was going on at the Court Church, ladies and gentlemen. Is unfortunately, it resulted in the death of 3 people, ladies and gentlemen. This is unbelievable. The Pathway International Kingdom Restoration Ministry in Mobay and St. James was reported multiple times in February and January for indecent exposure, for public nudity, and for child abuse. And for some reason, the police ignore the reports of the citizens, ladies and gentlemen. This is despicable, unfortunate, and is a replication and an indignation and an indictment on the Jamaican police for not doing their job. All they're doing is running on people and harass people who put on cloth mask on their face. And then here's a human sacrifice is being performed here at this Pathway International Kingdom Restoration Ministry in Montego Bay, St. James, and it ended up on Sunday where people neck was slashed, people were stabbed, and other was killed by the police because of the lack of daisic, or because of the lack of movement, or the lack of checking it out. As Michael said, one time he was there and police did show up, people, but guess what? Them go outside, the pastor go outside, go talk to the people them. And because the pastor a real big man in the community, in the society, can we see him all over the place? On YouTube, on TV in England, Portia Simpson all a kiss off him face. Mrs. Sean Paul in a picture with him. So there's many people who get island bomb by him. I want top voodoo priestess. Them say I'm a pastor. So that's why I'm telling the sheeps them for dressing white. Ladies and gentlemen, this is something that is not funny. But guess what? That's something we are going for a long time. Only not going like say enough obia and voodoo are going in the island of Jamaica. You are guarantee enough of them things they are going for a long time. One of Jamaican heroes, Nanny. When you see a big obia woman. You are guarantee. So I don't want to go on like say, uno clean. That's why Rasta burn up all of the lies. Burn up all of the things we're not do. When you come in a book of evil, on a white voodoo, on a black voodoo, we're running away and heal Emperor Haile Selassie and burn the herbs and keep it. So we need to protect our nerves. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just reporting that the Court Church was reported to the Freeport police multiple times. There were reports of nudity and child abuse and public, mischief. And the Freeport police allowed the people them to get sacrificed because blood continue to run in Jamaica. The bloodletting continue. It does not matter if it's knife, stab, or gun. It doesn't matter if it's in the church. Blood still a run because that's what we love. The blood drinking of our people. You are going to see the police them for answer. You are going to see like Chronic say Babylon not stop from invent crime. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rastafari Soldier of Deep Roots TV. Yeah, if you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the Rastaman panel. Yeah, and become part of the Deep Roots family. Please leave your comments on this one. If you know of any voodoo or any Obia church in Jamaica, or any Obia man or Obia people, or T-Boss already call out Spice from in her earlier in her life, you are gone tea, and people they think a joke. But I'm reporting right now, and I don't joke, the Montego Bay, especially the Freeport police, was warned from January to February, and they let them people here get murdered, ladies and gentlemen, by the hand of a fake pastor. More life, and more joy. And I can't forgive Jamaica for that one. Yeah. I mean, I tell you, see a lie. I peer Obia them down their work. Peer Obia on our work. Peer Obia on our work. You are going to see why you think Jamaica so evil. Because I peer evil we invent.